Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to talk about my top 5 favorite puzzle games, and this is I guess you could say a genre in the video game world that gets heavily, and let me say heavily, ignored. And I love it. You would have never thought that this would be a genre of video game that I like, but I love it. I love puzzle games. Always have, probably always will. And they're probably the games that get played the most by me, which is weird, but it's just that's how it is. And at number 5 is Free Cell. Free Cell is an awesome ass game. It's just kind of it's kind of like Solitaire, but it's a little different. You know, you got like a bunch of stacks of cards, and basically you gotta match like how you would in Solitaire. Like if you gotta, let's see if I have anything here. You have, up here you have these set of cards, and whenever you have a card down here that you don't want, you double click it, and it goes up here. And then, I don't want this 8, so I'm going to double click it, I'm going to put it up there, and then I have this red 3, I'm going to move it to here, and then I got a black 2 in here, move it to here, and so forth. And then I lost, because I have no other moves, but basically, that's the game. It's pretty fun. It's not as hard as Solitaire. You don't lose as much, and it's a good way for me to, let's say I have a new album to listen to. This is the best game that I use to just play in the background, listen to the music, but also play the game at the same time. For example, I have the Alexisonfire album right here, and I'm thinking, oh, this is awesome. I get to listen to the new Alexisonfire, and I get to play a game at the same time. Isn't life grand? At number 4, we have a game called Remove, and it's on the iPod Touch. So this game is pretty cool. It's actually free on the iPod Touch, and I don't know whether it's because it's not the full version or whatnot, but this game is basically you have a screen set of balls, and you got 4 different colors. You got blue, you got green, you got orange, and you got red. And basically the goal is to get rid of all of them perfectly. Without any one single color or a bunch of colors left over, and you have to find a group of colors. For example, here's a group of red. I'm gonna click on it and double click it, and it's gone. And then, you know, here's a group of blue, and then so forth, and then so forth, and blah blah blah. It's not flashy, it's like I said, it's free, so pretty much when you're getting something free, you're not getting much out of it. You know, you do all this, let's see, I'll probably lose because it's kind of hard, and bam, I lost. But basically, you have to end up with the screen with nothing on it, and when you do win, you get nothing out of it. It just says, do you want to play again? There's no reward. There's no moving to the next level. There's no levels. It's just once you do it once, try and do it again, basically. And you know, there's no moving up in the game. It's just, you know, you clear it. Congratulations. You want to do it again. Unfortunately, that's the only crappy part about it. But what are you gonna do? It's free, and it's on the iPod Touch. And I do play this a lot, actually. And that's that. Isn't that great? No, that's that. At number 3, we have probably everybody's favorite puzzle game ever, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't have this in my top 5, and it's Tetris, and it's right here. And let me just turn on the music just to, you know, show some authenticity. Nothing like Tetris music. And this game is basically these little shapes of these these different shapes come down, and you have to get a line, and basically that's it. You just basically don't want all of it to get to the top of the screen, and if it does, you lose. This game was one of those games that will always bring me back to my childhood, just because I remember I got the original Game Boy, because this is not the original Game Boy, but I had the original Game Boy back in probably like '89, and I remember
Tetris because it came with the system, which was pretty cool. I remember playing the hell out of it. Whenever we would have a hurricane, bam, Tetris comes on because the power goes out. If I'm ever in the bathroom and I'm taking a, you know what, if I don't have anything to read, Tetris is the solution. It's just overall a good game. I remember too when I was all throughout probably elementary, middle, high school, I always had Tetris with me. You know those days where you didn't do anything, you were just there to be there, and you need something to pass the time? Tetris was the solution. They've come out with so many different Tetrises since the original, and I don't even know if the Game Boy was the original version, but since the Game Boy release, they've put out like 20 different versions. They try to update it with these new 3D Tetris and all this shit, and it's just never quite the same as the original Game Boy one. It's so cool. Great game. Also great music. I mean, it's just awesome. Great music. I don't know if you can if you could see that, but basically that's Tetris for you. Alright, so at number 2 we have a game that I've always loved, and I have it for the PlayStation 1 and the PSP, and it's called Bust-A-Move, and it's pretty cool. And this is Bust-A-Move basically. Okay, so this is Bust-A-Move. Basically, you have this ball at the bottom right here. And next one is green, so I gotta shoot the green and match the color. And then I have another green, and I basically want to shoot at those two greens to make them disappear. Bam. And basically, you keep doing that till there's none left. And this is a really fun game. Probably the only game I play on my PSP. Basically, I have this and another game, but I pretty much only play this game. And I also this is basically the game. There's like about it has like 300 different levels, so it does last a while. And there's all these different modes like classic and ghost mode and all this and so forth, and that's all cool and dandy, but basically the classic mode is the best. Alright, my number 1 puzzle game of all time. Are you ready? Has to be dun 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 Hexic. And it's for the Xbox 360. Okay, so Hexic is an awesome game. Basically you have to make a circle of colors. For example, this orange one up here. Well, here's my cursor, and I'm gonna move it. Bam! I get a circle, like a flower-like shape. And basically, you have to keep doing that and keep doing that till you get as high or as many points as you can. And then basically, when you do that, you get this little silver flower-looking thing, and that allows you to spin a whole circle around like this. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, basically, you're just matching 3 colored shapes together like that. And then when you have a star like this up here, when you get it, you get double points, which is cool. Let's see if I can get another. And there's different levels. I think you start off with like about 4 colors, and I don't know, this may take a while, but basically it's super fun. And after a while, when you get to level 3, bombs start showing up. And let me turn it down a little bit. So yeah, so then bombs start showing up, and you only have like a bomb will show up, and it'll say like, oh, the number 8, and basically you have 8 chances to get rid of it, which is cool. And it's just a very addicting, very fun game. It was free with the Xbox 360, so everybody should be able to play this game, and they definitely should, because it is a really, really good. Oh, and I'm about to get a. Okay, here we go. Sick, and I got double the points because I had a star in there. So it's so much fun. You should definitely play it. It's probably my most played 360 game. So, anyways, guys, those are my top 5 favorite puzzle games. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you check all of them out. Especially Hexic, because it rules. And thanks for watching.